Paul Daniels here. Welcome to What I Fix Daily. And this time it's a nighttime edition, even though you guys can't tell. So we've got this HP 15. I think this is a... which one is it? 250 or something? Whoa, just notice that bezel come loose there. That's not good. That's been for a tumble. In fact, that's been... Holy crap, this thing's been bent. Like, yeah. There's a whopping great big bend there. That is not right. Someone's given this the beating of its life. No, that's really not good, actually. I repaired this not too long ago, and this has taken another tumble, I think. I'm starting to wonder whether the person who owns this, what if they don't like it to the point where they just want to dispose of it? Well, the main problem that's come in is that it is not showing any power when you plug it in. Now I've got voltage on here, and you should get a bit of a light here. There's a little white LED that usually sits there, and yeah, this thing's been through hell. Just one thing I've noticed, but I can't remember if this one had a fan or not, but these vents are actually blocked by something like plastic. But like I said, I can't remember whether those vents were just fake vents. Well, guess we'll find out. Let's pull this thing apart and find out what's going on. Now I've got more cracks at the back here. This thing's been through a lot more trouble. It's in far worse condition when I sent it out the last time. Last time I sent it out there was a crack here, and the hinges, I believe, were in a bit of a strife. What? Somebody's been into this. That is a self-tapping plastic screw. I wonder if that has gone and done some damage to the board. Or maybe it's meant to be that. I don't recall there being self-tapping plastic screws in this chassis. Very interesting. Well, yeah, so these are flat top, and there, that's another one. This thing's been messed with. Maybe the person was trying to upgrade memory or something, I'm not sure. Either way, it's probably not going to have much life in it now. Yeah, there's a whopping crack through there. Oh, that's right, these have... Oh, I know what's happened. They've tried to remove this. My guess, anyway. This is my guess. They've tried to remove this and not realize that these screws are under here. And subsequently, they've just really gone to town on it. Have I got everything? I've still got that metal one. I'm distracted by my own ramblings here. I'm going to end up doing what was done to this. Okay. Now let's have a look. Where did you go through? You went through there, so you shouldn't have caused any damage, but you also shouldn't have been there. You poor little board. What has happened to you? I mean, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling this might have been, say, student's machine or something like that, and it's not unusual for them to want to swap parts, change memory, change disks. I've got the Western Digital 120 gig solid state in there still, so that's a good sign. Right, and there is no fan on this one. It is a fake fan on the vents there. Right, so that's our power going into here. So let's have a look. See if we can get some voltage readings. Oops. Point 6. Have I got the right cable? Does seem like it's the right cable. Not getting any voltage. I've definitely got 19 volts there. Alright. So this board is pulling the power down, or it's something else. Got maybe a bad cable. It's a bit hard to tell until we open this up. Oh, great. So it wants us to take... so we're going to take the shield off to get an idea of what's going on. I don't trust that those screws aren't different, so I'm going to put them to a separate bay. Number 5 here. Kind of a bit unfortunate that this makes us take that entire shield off just to get access to the board. And I'm going to take this charge port out so that I can test things separately. put you aside. Well, supposedly we have power now. It should be coming into here. Oops, bit of junk on the tip. We've got nothing. Nothing at all. So let's just try on the connector itself. It's a wee bit tricky because I'm doing things in an odd way. And we appear to have nothing there as well. Now, is that because sometimes these power bricks reset? So plug it in again and check again. Still nothing. Let's see if we can see any physical damage. What is that down there? Is that a piece of metal? Kind of looks slightly metallic, doesn't it? Question is that at fault? Or is it just something secondary? Getting that out is going to be fun because that's quite narrow. So what we'll have to do is shave down a toothpick. So the toothpick's a bit fat. As soon as I can find my X-Acto knife, I'll shave that down. So we'll try like that. It could just be part of the connector. Some sort of metallized surface. It could be some nasty trick that someone played, like put a piece of foil on the end of your power connector, and then when your mate plugs it in, it pops, shuts things down. Or it could have just been a random bit of bad damn luck. Kind of looks alfoil-ish. Might just have to get another connector. Yeah, they really bury these things deep. I do wish I can get some. I wonder if I haven't had reason to use them yet, but maybe it's time for the ultra fine tweezers. Yeah, these are those titanium blue ones that you see on sale at various sites. It's a bit awkward to get in there. Now, it's definitely a little piece still lodged in there, but what we'll do is we'll do a diode mode check. Well, we're showing we're showing open, so that's a positive start. And it's not like we can short circuit any worse than what it was before. So what I'll do is I'll plug it in. And see if we even get any voltage this time. Do not do that. Way to destroy your meter. Leave it in diode mode while you check voltage. And we do have 19 volts now. So I'm just plugging this back into the board. And we now have a light showing up. So I think we found our fault after I took the main board out, naturally. That's pretty weird. I'd say, yeah, like I said, I'm not sure whether that was bad luck or something malicious. But it's not a good sign. But I am most certainly going to order a replacement rather than risk this one. I do want to check to see if it boots at the very least. Which unfortunately means reassembling half of it. I'm a little worried about the screen. Thinking it might have taken a bit of a hit. Should not be as deformed as it is. The joy of the local dogs non-stop barking again. I'll be quite pleased when I get to the point where I can move house, find myself a neighbourhood with slightly less dogs barking, that is. Dogs aren't the problem. The problem are people not checking on their dogs, what they're barking at, and also the people that probably are letting other dogs roam around, or maybe cats roaming around. The cat should be at home, safe, enclosed, away from the risks of being near other dogs, because for as much as dogs get scared of cats, if they change their mind and decide to be a hero, as it were, then the cats don't really stand much of a chance, which is very sad to see. So yeah, I think this day and age people are just going to have to accept that if you want to keep pets, you really need to do the right thing and keep them suitably enclosed, regardless of what they are. Let's put this on here. This is going to be a seriously botch test. I really don't like this. I'd love to know also the story behind why this has the self-tapper screw there. Is that really meant to be? I'm pretty sure it isn't. Okay, we're just going to quickly stick a couple of screws there. At least fortunately, because of the nature of, there's not a lot of power going through these CPUs, it doesn't need to be quite so perfect. I will clean it up for the final job, but for now I just want to see it charge and boot. I'm not connecting the solids. That is not the solid state. That's the external USB, you idiot. As I was saying, I do not want to connect the solid state. If they've got personal information on there, I don't want to vaporize it. If there's something wrong on the board. What's going on? What are you being held back by? Oh. So dreadfully out of alignment, that's why. There we go. get you out of here. But you did not. Okay, those hinges, great. These hinges here, they're broken free. So I'm going to have to JB weld those up too. Blimey heck, this is turning into just a fun little machine. Crikey. Where's my Ubuntu stick? This machine may get written off yet. Not sure what it's doing. It's not flickering the USB stick. What do we got? Oh, there we go. We are just taking its time. Well, we know what the fault is then. We know it was some sort of aluminium foil in the power pack thing. But we do have the greater concern that this has seen some serious damage. And look, I'm going to have to JB weld the hinge at the very least. And that's not going to be an easy one to JB weld. There's no real containment area for me to pull up like a bathtub. What else? Yeah, and the screen bezel itself is coming off a fair bit. But we solved the main fault, and that's what matters. So I'm going to leave it at that. And yeah, if there's any other further dramas, I'll leave messages. Otherwise, I'll catch us all later.